A deadly shooting inside an Indianapolis grocery store. An employee accused of firing the fatal shot. Right now at 5:30, 24-hour News 8 investigate what your rights are in the state of Indiana.
And this comes after a Kroger worker shot and killed a would-be robber. The man who was killed there, 26-year-old Jeremy Atkinson, is suspected of trying to rob the Kroger store on West 71st Street. 24-hour News 8's Julian Grace talked to an NRA firearms instructor about the shooting.
Yes, Eric, state law allows employees to leave guns in their locked vehicles. However, some are saying that maybe that law needs to be changed.
And they're out here shooting in the store. Oh, my God.
Shooting in the store?
Yes, they're shooting in the store.
They're the 911 calls that captured the attention of gun owners across central Indiana. Would-be robber targets this Kroger and ends up dead at the hands of a store manager.
I'm glad that someone was capable and willing to defend themselves and their co-workers. I mean, Indiana law clearly grants any of us a right to protect ourselves.
That's Guy Relford, an NRA certified firearms instructor and attorney. He's been following the details of the Kroger case closely, and he supports the Kroger worker who pulled the trigger.
I hope that, his willingness to defend himself and others doesn't turn into a negative implication for his employment.
But it's been reported that Kroger has a no firearm policy for employees, a policy that is vastly different from the state's parking lot law. That's where workers can keep their firearms locked in their vehicle on company property, but they can't bring them inside their place of employment. Because of this case, we asked Relford if the gun law needs to be expanded to allow guns inside the workplace.
You're really intruding pretty far into the rights of an employer in that situation, but then you have to balance that against all of our right and ability to defend ourselves.
This afternoon, we traveled to the shooter's hometown. We talked to his neighbors and his former baseball coach. Hear what they have to say about the 24-year-old Kroger worker at 6. Julian Grace, 24 Hour News 8.